Look up at a clear night sky, and the math suggests the view should be crowded. Our galaxy alone contains hundreds of billions of stars, and recent surveys suggest Earth-like planets are common. If even a tiny fraction of those worlds develop technology, the Milky Way should be teeming with active civilizations. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi looked at these high probabilities and asked a question that has haunted astrobiology ever since. Where is everybody? If intelligent life is the natural result of cosmic evolution, the evidence should be unavoidable. Instead, we are met with total silence. This chart shows how quickly a civilization can theoretically colonize a galaxy. On a cosmic timeline, spreading from one star system to 100 billion takes just a few million years, a literal blink of an eye. The fact that we don't see Dyson spheres, radio beacons, or robotic probes is a massive anomaly. This silence suggests that somewhere there is a barrier we haven't accounted for. To understand what might be standing between us and the stars, we have to look at the 10 leading theories, grouped into 4 distinct ways the universe might be keeping its secrets. The first possibility is that the universe is exactly what it looks like, empty. Theory 1 is the rare Earth hypothesis. It argues that complex life requires an incredibly specific set of coincidences, from plate tectonics to a large moon to a protective gas giant like Jupiter, that may only happen once in a billion galaxies. Theory 2 suggests a phase transition. In this model, the galaxy is periodically swept by cataclysmic events, like gamma-ray bursts. These high-energy waves could sterilize nascent biospheres across thousands of light-years, effectively hitting a reset button on evolution before any species can leave its homeworld. Theory 3, the youngness paradox, relies on the physics of cosmic inflation. It suggests that new pocket universes are spawning so rapidly that civilizations are essentially born into isolation, walled off from their neighbors by expanding voids that are physically impossible to cross. If this category is true, we aren't part of a larger community. We are an improbable statistical accident, clinging to a single hospitable rock in a dead and volatile cosmos. The second category assumes that civilizations arise frequently, but they don't last. Theory 4 is the Great Filter. This timeline shows potential lifespans for intelligent life, with pink vertical bars representing barriers. The closer we get to the green lines of interstellar travel, the higher the risk of self-destruction. We already see the specific hazards that could act as this filter: nuclear weapons, engineered pathogens, and total climate system collapse. In this view, every civilization eventually develops a technology it is not wise enough to control. Theory 5 takes this even further with the AI filter. It suggests that the invention of super-intelligent machines is a fatal bottleneck. Artificial minds may outpace their creators so quickly that they either accidentally or intentionally erase their biological origins before colonizing the stars. Under this category of theories, the primary obstacle to our future isn't a lack of resources or a hostile alien race. It is the intrinsic danger of our own inventions. Category 3 assumes the galaxy is inhabited, but we are simply irrelevant. Theory 6 is the zoo hypothesis. It posits that advanced aliens exist, but treat Earth as a wildlife sanctuary, intentionally isolating us to allow our culture to develop without interference. Theory 7 is blink and you miss it. This suggests that the phase where a civilization leaks detectable radio waves into space lasts only a few decades before they switch to more efficient, undetectable technology. We may be looking for signals that were only being broadcast for a tiny window of time. Theory 8 is the Aestivation Hypothesis. It suggests that highly advanced machine civilizations have decided the current universe is too warm for efficient computing. They have entered deep hibernation, waiting trillions of years for the cosmos to cool down so they can process information on a much larger scale. If these theories are correct, the universe isn't empty. It's just operating on scales of time and sophistication that make our primitive technology essentially invisible. The final category is the hostile universe. Theory 9 describes deadly probes, self-replicating machines programmed to find and destroy any nascent intelligence. Like a cosmic immune system, they may be scouring the galaxy to eliminate potential rivals before they become a threat. Theory 10 is the dark forest. It imagines the cosmos as a woods at night, filled with armed hunters who know that any other creature they encounter could be a predator. Because intentions cannot be verified across light years, preemptive destruction is the only rational survival strategy. If you reveal your location, you risk being wiped out by someone who is simply acting out of fear. Under the logic of the dark forest, broadcasting our presence to the stars is a dangerous tactical error. Every radio wave we beam into the void could be a homing beacon for a strike we can't defend against. In this reality, the cosmic silence isn't a mystery, it's a survival tactic. The universe is quiet because the civilizations that made noise are no longer there. As we continue to search for life, these theories create a troubling correlation. If we find evidence that simple life evolved independently on Mars, it suggests that the early steps of evolution are easy. This increases the probability that the Great Filter, the reason we see no one else, is still ahead of us. These theories map out the different ways a civilization can vanish. They highlight the risks built into our own rapid progress, from the systems we build to manage our energy to the signals we choose to broadcast. Whether we are a fortunate accident or a species currently navigating a universal trap, the silence suggests that the responsibility for our next 1,000 years rests solely with us. If the galaxy is quiet, it is up to us to ensure that our own voice doesn't join the silence.